Welcome back, Broncos country, to the Mile High Blitz podcast.
I'm Lexi. And I'm Adam, and we are absolutely stoked to be here with you today, breaking down all the latest from Broncos training camp.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind, hasn't it? Especially the last 36 hours. They've really shifted gears, Adam, from those full pads to more shell work, focus on the fundamentals and situational reps.
Exactly, Lexi. And, it's still little things that really start to shine through when they dial it back a bit. We've got so much to unpack today, from some surprising offensive standouts to a big defensive contract that just dropped. So stick around, folks, because you definitely don't want to miss our hot takes on who's really making waves.
Absolutely. And speaking of shining through, can we talk about rookie wide receiver Joaquin Davis for a second? I mean, wow. His athleticism, his hands, he's really raising his stock in that receiver rotation, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. I was just about to bring him up. Coming into camp, there was hype, but seeing him actually perform like this, it's been incredible. He's really catching eyes. And then you think about the quarterback, Bo Nix.
Yeah, Bo Nix, he showed some real composure in red zone situations, which honestly, that's what you want to see from a young guy, right? Executing that bootleg touchdown drive. That's a good sign for the future, I think.
It is. And honestly, it really underscores what Sean Payton's trying to do, isn't it? He's deliberately shifting towards an instructional tempo, not just about full speed drills, but emphasizing those third down reads and cadence timing. It's all about, the mental game.
Totally. And speaking of tight ends, Evan Engram, he's just consistently a reliable check down option. You always want that guy. But the real, I don't know, surprise maybe? Adam Troutman, they're saying his last padded session was the best he's had in 3 seasons. That's a huge sign for offensive cohesion.
A massive sign. I mean, that's what you want to hear. If he's finally clicking, that helps the entire offensive line, the entire offensive scheme. It's not just about, the individual. It's about the unit working together.
It's huge. And speaking of cohesion, let's pivot to some defense because there's been, some injury news, but also some really positive news, like the linebacker situation. Dre Greenlaw had some tightness, but he's expected to be available, which is a relief.
Yeah, that's a big relief. But then you've got Alex Singleton still sidelined with that fractured thumb, and Drew Sanders, he's still recovering from that foot ligament issue. I mean, honestly, Lexi, it's really testing the team's linebacker depth, isn't it?
I mean,
step up.
It really is. It makes you wonder, what are they going to do if these guys aren't back sooner rather than later? But then on a really positive note, Zach Allen, defensive end, he signed a new contract extension. That's huge for the defensive line, securing his place moving forward.
Oh, that is absolutely massive. I mean, securing that defensive core, keeping those key pieces around, especially with those strong guarantees in the deal, it just shows the team's commitment. And, speaking of defensive battles, the position groups are really heating up.
They really are. Devon Vele returned, and he's been performing well, which is, another good sign. But then you've got second-year running back Troy Franklin. He just flashed separation in one-on-one drills. That's exciting for our running game.
It's really exciting. And then for me, this is one of the more interesting tidbits. CB Riley Moss. He's tipped the scales at nearly 200 pounds. He's really bulking up to play more physical opposite Pat Surtain II. I mean, that's a statement, isn't it? He's really, committing to that physical play.
It is a statement. And, pairing him with Surtain, if he can really bring that physicality, that could be a formidable duo, honestly. So, definitely a lot to look forward to on that side of the ball.
Absolutely. So from the offensive fireworks we've seen from Bo Nix and Joaquin Davis to the defensive stability with Zach Allen's new deal, it's been, a really eventful few days at Broncos camp.
It really has. And the coaching staff under Sean Payton, they're clearly, focusing on those finer details, getting everyone aligned. It's exciting to see the progression.
It truly is. And that's all the time we have for today's episode of the Mile High Blitz podcast.
Thank you so much for tuning in, Broncos country. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next episode, where we'll be diving even deeper into the position battles as we get closer to preseason.
Until then, go Broncos.